Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to crochet a flower. Here's 3 layer with a green leaf, and here's 4 layer with a green leaf. Big one or small one. It doesn't matter. It matter is how many double stitches you do. You know how big you want it. Usually when I do stuff, I make small, medium, large, and extra large. So I would do my stitches differently as each row go. So I'm going to teach you a simple way to start. I love to use pattern yarn. Pattern is basically a good size to start with anything: flowers, scarf, afghans, and blanket, baby blanket, or any sweater, you know, anything you want to start. I think this is a great size to start. And basically this is the 3.5 ounce of yarn, and the needle I use, most important is the size of needle. In here they tell you to use 5 size 5 H color, H size. So I don't go by that. I just go by what I feel comfortable and what looks good, you know. So I just go by this size. This is the one needle size that I use for everything: flowers, hats, scarf. So we're gonna start doing it, and I'm gonna teach you how to start. Okay. So this is a simple way to start for me. Everybody start differently, and this is how I hold my needle, and this is how I hold my yarn. So basically, the hook, I always let the hook facing me. Okay, and that's how I start things, is the hook's facing me, because you let the hook do all the work for you. You don't have to, you know, basically get mixed up, turn around, or anything like that. So your thumb is always right here, and your hook is always in front of you, facing you. Okay, you can see facing you. And it doesn't matter how you hold your yarn. Okay, I hold mine like this, and this is how I start to crochet things. And once you know how to hold the yarn in place and the needle in place, you're good, you know. And I'm not really hard on myself, because for beginning, I teach a couple people and they get really frustrated. They twist their elbow, the whatever, you know, needles and stuff. No, basic simple rule: the hook facing you, and the needle, find the needle that you feel comfortable, and find the yarn that you know it looks pretty. So this is my favorite kind of yarn. It's from Pattern, and I only use Pattern yarn. And of course, sometimes if I couldn't find the color that Pattern yarn have, I'll use another kind, you know. But basically wool kind. And wool, you have to hand wash all your stuff. You can't, if I were to do a hat and scarf and sweater, you have to do hand wash it. You can't machine wash it. Other stuff, I believe you could machine wash it, but this one I like it because it is, if it's a hat, keep you warm, and if it's a scarf, keep you warm, and if it's a sweater, keep you warm. So I like 100% wool. So this is how I started. Many people start differently. So this is how. So I basically put my needle against the yarn, and I twist, you know, to get the hook. And look, the hook is facing me, so now I'm not going anywhere. My hand's not anywhere. My hand is not moving or anything like that. The same position. And then I would just twist, make a twist. Okay, as you can see, this is just a twist, nothing. It just basically, okay, a twist upside down. Okay, and I hold this. My hand doesn't move. As you can see, my finger doesn't move, my yarn doesn't move. The only thing that moves is basically what? The needle. The needle moves, but the hook is still the same. Okay, as you can see. Okay, and there you go. I hold where the twist is, so that when I hook, see how I hook? I don't go like this or anything like that. I just go like that. Why like that? Because it's easier. So look what happened. So look, I just let the needle, let the hook do the work for you. Okay, look, I pull it. So that's a slip chain. Okay, somebody's coming in, so my dog bark. So basically that's it. Look, you want to make it larger or smaller, doesn't matter, but that's how I start. Okay, and look, you can take it off and you won't lose your spot. So I go back in anytime I want, but that's how you start it. Okay, so I do a slip chain right there. Okay, again. Okay, so as you can see, and I just twist and I hold the twisting part and I basically do the same thing, let the hook do the work. And I'm not even struggle, no pressure, nothing, just let the hook do the work and keep. This how you do the chain. Look how easy that is. I'm not moving, my elbow is not moving. Okay, see how very simple that is? Easy. You can practice this. See it? Look, I'm not even move any fingers, just basically let the needle, let the hook do the work and the needle do the work. So look, I just start like that. So when you're a beginner, you want to learn how to do the chain so that you can perfection the chains, okay? And your chain might be bigger. This is like a loose, there's no control chain, which is good. You should start whatever way you feel comfortable. And of course, as you progress, your speed become faster and your stitches become better, and your consistency on the stitches, the look of it will get better. So don't beat yourself to it. If you were to start and your stitches doesn't look great, it's a matter of practicing. Okay, so as you can see, I just start to practice. So that's the best way to start. And I like you to start a small project. And to me, a small project that at the end result you will be very happy is to start with a flower. Okay, and you can start a simple flower. Look, this is a simple flower. You can start that, but once you know how to do this, you're probably like, wait, I can do a second row. I can do a second or a third one. Okay, so basically that's it, a simple way to start. So I like you to start a project that is small and also simple. So I think flower is the most simplest way to start. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that.